Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's right. All the way to the top. Alright, everybody, welcome back. So, I have been doing a little bit of work. And kind of shaping out the island that I've got, and I'm realizing I don't have near the resources to do this. I gotta go get... I brought up a couple stacks of stone, a stack of sand, a stack of dirt, or couple stacks of dirt. Yeah, I'm nowhere near what I need in order to make this happen, so... This is kind of the shape of what it's going to be. You can see got a cave going in and down here, and I've got an awesome idea. But until I get it into place, I'm not going to share it with anybody. But I've got a plan on some neat ideas, hopefully, on how to make this a little bit interesting of an area to explore and have fun with. So, this is what I've been working on so far. Lighting. I gotta remember to keep lighting out tons of torch spam up here, which is great. And I'm trying to decide if I want to put the water in now or keep building without it. Parts of it would be easier with the water, parts of it wouldn't. I'd be able to float a little bit better, can kind of work in different areas, working down, that kind of thing. But I'd be in the water, and I don't have a conduit active out here, and that is actually one of the things that I need to go and work on real quick here. I think I'm going to actually get a conduit placed, and I kind of know where I want to do it. But it's going to take a little bit of work to get it into place. But I think what I'm going to do is continue working on this and the cave right now more than anything else. I sort of wanted to come in and show you where it was at. So got this cave area we're going to be able to swim up into and swim around in, that kind of thing. I'm not sure what I'm going to do up here, but I think I need to get some sandstone, some sand in here. It's just sort of have like a small little sand area. I think I got some, yeah, here that we'll be able to sort of have like almost like a beach inside of here, underneath the ledge here. Kind of let's see, bringing stuff down into the rock here, and then we're going to come back behind all of this, bring in some cobble, get some stairs. That's kind of the nice thing. That's kind of where I wanted to go coming into this more than anything else right now, is starting to really play with the waterlogged blocks more than anything else, and really start bringing all that stuff into place. Sort of getting those in and functional. Trying to see what we can come up with as far as making spaces and that kind of thing. I wanted to bring you in here, sort of show you the progress on this. I'll admit it, I'm really missing the replay mod and being able to do this as a time lapse. I think this would be really cool as a time lapse, although a little harder to do because we are yeah, having kind of one of those days here. Really trying hard getting this organically to come together. So maybe a time lapse probably wasn't the best choice. I don't want this. I don't want all this here. So let me keep working on this. I'll be back. Hopefully I'll get the conduit into place. I think that's the next thing I will actually want to do. I'd love to hear your guys' feedback. Should I put in some soul sand and some magma blocks down here? Get some bubbles going? I don't think I'd want to. I think I kind of want this open and that kind of thing. But I'd love to hear your guys' comments. Go ahead and leave me comments down below as far as whether you think I should have, because I'm not going to be able to finish this all today. That I can already tell you. So I'm going to keep working on this, get this all shaped up, I think, and get our conduit into place. And I'll be back with you here in a bit. All right, everybody, welcome back. Yes, that's right. We've got our water elevator working all the way up to the tippy top. And we are going to do some building up here today. And let's just talk about what we're going to do. So what I've got planned out here is a little different. I got some repair work I need to do over here. And we'll get to that here in a bit. We got to get this glass put back in here when we were building. Probably the same thing over there on the white. Yep, on the white area as well. But what I'm doing is, you see all these glowstones down here. This is going to be basically an aquarium. It's going to have water from the floor up to that level right there. It's going to have all of that as water. And what we're going to do is right down here to this level. Don't go down. At this level right here, I'm going to have, this is sort of just right where the water stops. Maybe one block. I need to go up one more block probably. But from here over in an organic way, I'm going to take and make an island that sort of encompasses this third of this dome here. And I'm going to put in a custom island. We're going to get some coral. We're going to get some fish in here. I'm even going to try and get a dolphin up here, but I think there's a problem with them despawning, even if they're named. Had one sitting over here that we were going to try and get up here. Not sure how I'm gonna do that yet, so we're gonna, that one's gonna be a trick. I got some fish, tropical fish. I've got some coral. We're gonna make our island out first. Gonna clean up and repair this dome. That's kind of what my episode today is gonna be, is sort of setting up what this is going to be. Let me go gather up some additional supplies from down below. And we will go... Actually, you know what? First of all, let me walk you through... I made some slight changes to this down below. I want to show you what those are. And one of the cool things about this is because I did it this way, I can jump out like this, fly around, not have to take it all the way down to the bottom. So we did have to lower this down just a bit. Not a big deal. Can still step out of it. Let me show you the changes with the redstone. What I've done is I went and I got a little more expensive. I made a couple of additional observers on each one of them. And they are firing off into this redstone rather than the pistons with the redstone blocks. Mike, I was just getting concerned that because these give off when they change a one-tick pulse, and my intention was that it would fire, push it down, and then as soon as you stepped off of it again, it's going to update again and fire with the piston. You know, it shouldn't have ever left a block down here, but I'm not going to chance it. these will fire. This will fire into our sorting or our timer here. We ended up with 48 blocks is our count to get up there. Basically allows enough time for 2 people to step in and go up to the top. So that's going to pull that block back, send that up to the top, and then cycle it back down. So that is the finished water elevator up to the top. It's a lot of fun to ride. It is just cool to do it and get that up there, and then just as easy to come down, get our way out of the top as well. So I'm going to, I even have a plan, believe it or not, I even have a plan for these floor areas. So I'm going to be doing some building today, one way or the other. Hopefully going to get to catch a lot of this on camera. But we're going to see a bunch of things going to happen today and try and get some backlog done on this. Get some things going. So I'm going to grab a couple shulker boxes, get some supplies up at the top, and start figuring out what we're going to do. And I will meet you up there. All right, welcome back. So we are back here, and we are quite a ways up. I've added a glass floor, got some sea lantern lights in here, and this is where the arms come down. And I've decided I'm going to do something kind of cool. So I've been replacing this a little bit with glass, but I'm at the point now where I need to do a few things. And I am going to be filling this whole thing in with water. Because I'm going to put a conduit down here in this area. And have all of these arms full of water up into the terrarium up above. So that you can go back over here, right? Because come through the cave and swim down into here. And then swim back up that arm or back up that arm. And we're going to poke holes into them so that you can, we can swim around there. So that is what I am doing right now. I'm going to fill this all in. Water. This whole level squared away. How this looks from down below after I get a couple layers of water in here. Gonna do this the hard way. We're gonna do this with buckets. Fill this all in a little at a time. Got a whole bunch of buckets in case I need them. But I think we're gonna be okay. Can make it happen here easily. Not. These circles are definitely going to make this more difficult than want. I'm going to fill this all in and see how this looks. Come back around over here. First block. In here. That should fill the whole level. Yep, it does. Awesome. All right, so let me get going on our next level. Be a little bit easier. All right, sorry about that. Had that phone call pop in there. So just wanted to fill you in real quick. I am going to fill these things up real quick and take a look at it from down below, and we'll see what we're going to look at. So I'll be back in a bit. All right, everybody, welcome back. So I've gotten a little bit of work done. Got this all lined down. I'll come show you this here in a bit. But the next thing we need to do is we are ready to start actually really filling this thing with water. And that's going to take a little bit of work. So I've got some stuff down here that I've already got prepped up and ready to go to help us. And we are going to be doing conduit down. Oh, I don't have a crafting bench. Oh, we're gonna have to get a crafting bench and go up here real quick. I guess you do get to see a sneak preview. Ah! There we go. So we're going to come up over here. Let's take a sneak preview of what we have done over here. I've gotten sort of the island that we're going to be doing kind of filled out. And what we're going to have is a little cave system down underneath here that when I'm having second thoughts of whether or not I should have filled this thing with water and then built this. But I'm already done, so it's a little late. But this will all be underwater. And then there'll be one little area over here, which I think I'm going to put some coral and some sand in here. Fill this out and get some, sort of drop this ceiling down with a little bit more stone. And then this right here, get back up here, is going to go away and get sealed up with dirt and probably a tree root. And then this area over here, the only way you get to it is to swim through here. So this will go up to the top. There'll be some dirt, some trees, and you'll swim in over here and probably have something down in this little area over here. Sort of just playing with the different shapes, that kind of thing. But in order for you to be able to, everybody else to be able to come and enjoy this, we have to get this conduit going. And the first thing we need to do is go and craft it. Hopefully I brought everything I did. Let's do this. I think I've got a crafting bench up here. I've got a crafting bench up here. Yeah, I do. We are going to craft our conduit. And that's the 8 shells and the 1 heart of the sea. Boom. Awesome. All right, so we're going to go back down over here. Of a beating with our boots, and we are ready to go. So I'm not sure how I want this to lay out, so we're gonna put a bunch of blocks in inventory and figure out what we want to do with this. So first thing I think I want to do is I'm going to use, you know what, I changed my mind. I think I am going to use sand to sort of cover this. I think we're going to do this. That's the center, and then we'll put the block, and that. Then I think I want to go dark. I'm gonna put this down here. And go get some air before I die. And then we're gonna do dark. Prismarine, brick. And there we go. All right, so we're going to continue to build this out a little bit as well. I like this pattern that we're doing. And I think that's what we're going to continue. Gives us a nice, easy pattern to follow. And this will be something that you can swim down into as well, which I think will be kind of cool. Kind of hidden up here. You don't directly see it from the ground up there. Goal is to get this powerful enough that we can go access to it all the way up and above. So this should be able to get me at least the ability to keep working in here, right? So that I can pick that up. Oh, I did. So that I can decorate this area. I think I'm going to lay down some sand, some grass, and some corals, but at the very least, I need to continue putting in the water. So we'll see how far up above this allows us to get. I'm not sure if I can actually get the effects up above. Let's take a look up here where we think we're going to be in water still. See how much bigger we potentially need. So we're looking at, you see, conduit effect. I'm probably the farthest away from it is right up there. Conduit power is gone, so we're probably going to have to make that a little bit bigger and close that harder to see a little bit more, which is fine. I kind of figured I might need to, but we'll see where we're at as far as what we have. I think if I come down all the way down to here, should get the effects, I think. I'm hoping I do. If not, we may end up moving it around a little bit and finding a better spot for it. Maybe we put it at the very top of one of the, sort of in the middle of one of these openings down there, and you have to swim through it. So I'm going to fill up this arm right here for sure. Get the water all the way up. So I should be getting the conduit power here, I think. Or do I have to be in water in order to get it? Consider it was raining. I bet you that's what it was. I wonder if it's the same effect as I'm in rain up here. Take a look here. Yeah. See, I'm in the water. So even up here, I have access to it. So that's a good thing. So let me fill up the water down here and start filling this all in. And we'll come back and see how well we did. All right, everybody, welcome back. So we have made some serious progress. Go take a look what we've done. All right, so we got our conduit in, and kind of see that there, but I actually kind of been busy. I kind of filled in all the water. Right, I got this all watered up. Got this little island here built, and I got most of this done. Got this well lit up, and this is what I've got done and what I've got time for today. But this is really going to be kind of cool. You can kind of see where got these all filled in down into here. I've got some ideas for down into here that yeah, should be kind of interesting. And I've got quite a bit of stuff done. We got a little bit of decoration to do up above. You saw some of the coral and stuff that we're going to do. Get this all lit up. I got to get some more light in here. And this as well. And then we got to texturize this whole cave. And this is going to take some time. I may do this. This is just going to be a grind of getting in some stairs, half slabs, just changing these around. And getting some of that done, and getting a little bit of different kinds of waterways in here. Probably bring the shore in a little bit on some of this stuff. But that is unfortunately all I got time for today. Hope you guys have been enjoying this. I am really, really excited about decorating and getting the rest of this build done. I think this has turned out extraordinarily good. This is like really cool. All of the places that we're going to have in here. So I will definitely bring you back, show you around once we get this all done and taken care of. But it's going to take a little bit of time to get this done. So love to hear you guys' feedback. Go ahead and leave me comments down below or on Twitter at @AWandering_Nerd. Hopefully you guys liked today's video. And if you did, hit that like button. And if you want to see more like this, definitely subscribe. So again, thank you very much. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the progress of this, and until next time, this is a Wandering Nerd.